Now, obviously, the church is not the cause of all pain in the world. That's not what I'm saying. But we do have to accept the fact that there is harm created by the church, and what do we make of that idea? How do we make sense of this? I think we have to be more serious about sin. What it does to us, the effects that it does to us individually and corporately, the idea that we are being motivated by things outside of the gospel to means that have nothing to do with Jesus at all. That you and I constantly are being divided from other people because of things that have nothing to do with who Jesus is. And Christ's demands on our life and what he is calling us to or up to. And this is exactly the context that Paul is speaking about here in Ephesians. He's talking to a divided group of individuals. Race is the number one thing that is dividing and the conflict between both of these groups, the Jews and the Gentiles. But here's the thing about the Jews, which is so interesting. The Jews have been given this thing called the Ten Commandments. This is the pride of the Jewish life. If you were in Israel, you were defined by the Ten Commandments. And in Deuteronomy, it says that the Jews were given the Ten Commandments so that they would be a light to the Gentiles. The reason why they were given this is because they were to be a light to the people on the outside who said, look at the way that they honor their God, and that is actually the most attractive thing about them. That this group, understanding and adhering to this law, to the Ten Commandments, were to be a godly society, a society of love, a society of justice, a society of holiness, and a society of truth that actually works as this anchor point, as this lighthouse to draw everybody else in. And they failed. They failed to be the kinds of people that God had called them to be because they used the thing that was their greatest pride as a measure of superiority to others. The division is what defined them.